Up everybody, welcome to a YouTube video on my channel for the first time in a while with my friend behind the camera, Tom Peck. So what are we doing and why are we standing in front of this? As you can see, this is my abandoned E36. Peck, please come closer to prove to the people that the police are aware of this vehicle. But all jokes aside, I wanted to give you a real rundown of what the plan is for this machine. Over the lockdowns, over the winter, and over the rest of all the other guff that's been happening recently, I've been watching a lot of YouTube builds. I've been getting really into watching everyone getting really hands-on their cars again, because I needed a little bit of time away from all this. We've had a real drain on life with the cars and all the issues we've had and all the lockdowns not being able to use them all. It's kind of put me into a different mind frame where I've been focusing on other things. But it's the right time now because I want this, which means, well, we need to get hands-on. So I went on YouTube, I went on Google, I went on all of it thinking, what car do we want next for the channel? But not so much for the channel, but for me. So we're gonna put money into a car, so I have to want it as well. And I watched the video where I sold my old E36 to Boca, and I really regret it. So Boca, you win that one, 1-0 Bock. Freeze as well, in it, Peck. Yeah. He's still wearing shorts though. So yeah, E36, I looked and the price of these things now is absolutely insane. The price of everything I enjoy is absolutely insane. And I thought, hey, what about that 316 Shagger that I've got that's absolutely, can I swear anymore? Do you reckon we should swear? Fucked. It's fucked. It's absolutely fucked, this thing. And today we're gonna go over a list of things that are wrong with it that we know about. We could definitely find out more during the build. We're going to go over the plans for it because this is not just going to be a cut and dry, well, quickly we'll chuck the rear end on and go skidding again. This is the new project car for the channel that we're going to be focused on. We've already done a cool couple of mods to it, which we'll also run over in this video. But for now, I want to show you all of the flaws with it. Okay, cool. So let's go back to when I picked this car up. I think it was mid-2019. I did a swap for an E21 BMW that I had that was way too far gone as a project for me. So I swapped it for this 316 shitter. It's an absolute bag, this car. It's got a 6-pot swapped in, and I keep forgetting which one it's got. I think it's a 325. If some of you know more BMWs by just looking at them out there, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I think it's a 325. That's not in great condition. We have had a look at this in the past and it really isn't that great, but we are going to do full service on this because she is a bit of a leaky old girl. So we're going to do the seal. What's that, sorry?
Found that this morning.
Yeah, we found that out today. But we have a good starting point with it, and depending on how popular the build is with the channel and the money that might come in, we might be able to swap this out or turbo it or do something, but this isn't going to be the main focus because it does work. So at the moment it should be like, stop it leaking, make it usable for a little while. As you can see, the paint job. Can they see the paint job in the camera?
Probably not really.
So for anyone that doesn't, I painted this with a paintbrush in chalkboard paint for my niece to be able to draw on it. She's had some fun with it, but it's time for Uncle Adam to now have a car, to have as a project car that we can have fun with and modify and make it really cool and do stuff here that we've never done before. And what we're going to be doing, this is the plans, and I'm saying this, I hate doing stuff like this, but I feel like it's one of these ones where if I say it, we can manifest it into happening. Thoughts on this car, on the car, just initially as it stands now, before you hear the plans, because Peck hasn't heard the plans of what's going to happen.
Well, I've been underneath it, I know it's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's just not a great car at the moment. If you come around here, I'll give you some close-ups and stuff. Peck's new to the DJI, as you can probably tell. As you can probably tell, Peck's new to the DJI. He needs to practice.
It's heavy.
It is heavy, right? We're going to need to fit these side skirts properly. That's one thing that we're definitely going to do. The front bumper, I'm missing all of the trim, and it's obviously shit. So we need to rub the whole car down. The whole car is going to be getting painted, possibly by me. Properly, though. So I need to go and catch up with my friends at Castleport Restoration and see if they still want to do this. It was like 2 years ago we agreed that I could use their paint shop. It's been obviously a lot of stuff's gone on since then. We haven't been able to see them because of Corona, so we're going to go up and see them soon and beg Nick and John to use their wonderful facilities because I want to rub this whole car down. We're going to get it all ready for paint and we're going to paint it. But before that, we need to cut out these dirty arches. So we've got absolutely wrecked arches down here. I want to put a wide body kit on it. Not too wide. I think the Function and Form or something it's called, or Function or something. function project. I don't actually know. I'm probably going to buy the replica off eBay because this is going to remain a drift car for the most part, but I would also like to be able to register it and take it to some meets and have a cool little road car at the same time. We have got the rear disc conversion, which is actually just over there behind Peck. We need to get all new bushings, new disc pads, fit a hydro in it, so that can be done. The rear lights no longer work. I'm not quite sure what's happened there. We'll figure out that with the wiring. This is all stuff that might sound super tin pot to some of you guys, but for me, I've never ever been a wiring guy, and after watching countless videos online, especially, I want to give him a massive shout out. I've never met him, but Jimmy Oakes, man, I watched that guy and watch how good he is with wiring, and I'm like, that would be something like I would be really handy to be good at. So he's inspiring me to learn this. I want to get one of those LTW rear wings as well to finish off the rear end of the car. I know what color we want to do it, but that is going to remain a secret. That's going to remain a secret for now, because I feel like we need to get involved in the project, just get started on it and go from there. Thankfully, we already have good suspension. We've got the yellow speed coilovers available at 621.com, and if you say you're a viewer of the channel, you'll get a cheeky little discount on that too. So sales at 621.com for any quotes on the yellow speed coilovers. Inside of the car, I really need a roll cage, and we're going to have to think about whether we do bolt-in or do I find a company that wants to work with me and we do a roll cage. With stuff like roll cages and stuff, I'm real picky with who will be doing it, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to spend £2,500 upwards on a roll cage for this just yet. So we can get a bolt in for around £700–800, I think, which will be one of the last things to do, because I really just want to make sure we can get this bodywork nice. We've already got the Recaro seat in there. I like that it's a bit scabby and scruffy, and I know that seems stupid, but this seat is such a joke to me because I paid such little for it, but it is getting ripped, it is getting old, so we might have to reskin that. And if we do, the color, I'm thinking it probably won't be redone red, we'll probably go black, just because otherwise it's going to clash. And we've obviously got the Cletus steering wheel in there that I love already. We'll show you that up close again in a moment. As you can see, the door doesn't stay open. That really annoys me. You start it off with a screwdriver at the moment. That really annoys me. And so I'm going to look at wiring in like a switch, you know what I mean? Like an ignition switch and all that sort of stuff instead. And yeah, we're going to replace all of the 316 shit with, I'm not going to lie, probably replica M Sport stuff. This is going to be a very cost-effective build. But we need to get new front arches, or at least get the new over fenders for that. New rear lights that a viewer has kindly sent. I can't remember your name because you sent it so long ago, but thank you so much for those. This is a big job ahead of us, isn't it, Peck? This fucking
it's definitely out of our depth.
This is so out of our depth, and we're not used to this. The project that you're going to see in the next video, which is a secret surprise project that I cannot wait to tell you all about, is one that is kind of our bread and butter. And I mean, I think you guys are going to love it. So make sure you hit subscribe and stay tuned, because you're about to witness the return of a legend to the channel, and I can't wait for you to see that. But yeah, here's the E36. They're the plans for the E36. Let us know down below if you like the idea. The whole goal for the car will be to make it look really good so we can take it to some shows, hopefully get a passenger seat. Well, I've got a passenger seat, we just need to bolt it in and get a set of harnesses for it. But I don't want it to be super shit chucked together vibe. I want it to be pretty good. You know what I mean when I say that? I want to try and take this absolute sack of turd, which I know people like E36s. I like E36s, not this one. This one is like, it's a 316 that's been scabby and used as a drift car a lot. But I believe that this could be a good car, and I want to just have a project, and this is where we're at. So the abuse side of this car will have kind of subsided a little bit. There'll be no more cold start limiter hits anymore, because it's served its purpose for that now. Going forward, this car, we're going to try and make it good. We're going to need your love and support. Big thumbs up on the video. Let us know down below in the comments if you're excited for it. We've got Tom Peck back. I haven't even shown you on camera yet. Oh, there we go. Tom Peck is back. Okay, anyway, there you go. There's a surprise. But we'll talk about that in the next video. So, E36, Fin Dog. So I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready too. I think it's going to be a really fun project to get stuck into on the channel again. So yeah, I really hope we will have your guys' support on this. We're going to need it. So hit us up on Instagram if you've got any advice, any parts. We're going to need advice on setting up a handbrake in this, and changing the rear out and all of this sort of stuff. So if you're an E36 guy, please, me and Peck are both here for you to have a chit chat with. Peck loves talking about cars as it is anyway. And yeah, we're gonna try and make this thing good. And also, we're gonna be on the lookout for wheels and everything once we've got the body kit on. So make sure you stay tuned. Finn, you having a good time, buddy? Yeah. So make sure you stay tuned. This car is hopefully going to become wonderful. I really hope you like the ideas, guys. Big thumbs up on the video. Please hit subscribe and stay tuned. We're going to try and bust you out a video a week with this. I'm saying that out loud, Peck.
Yeah, I know.
Whether that is just us prepping the car, getting down and dirty, we're going to try and bring all of this together, because as we're getting older, we're not really doing as much together, and I think it's sad. And not only that, I really like working on the cars with the boys. Hopefully it means Peck will be down once a week. Probably have to bribe him with Nando's. But it is what it is. Anyway, shall we show them the project now?
Yeah, go
on
on.
the next one. Make sure you hit subscribe, guys. Stay tuned for the next video, and we're out.
Hey, if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please stick around. It will really help my channel out if you'd stick around for a couple more videos and watch some stuff you may not have seen before. I'm going to put one random video up here and then the other videos around here that I might have mentioned in the video that you may enjoy. It would mean a lot if you'd check it out, and yeah, like I said, it would help out my channel a lot too. Thank you very much for your time today.